Alright lads, Kosh here from Kosh Bushcraft. I want to talk about this little thing, and this was actually the first knife I ever made, or modded if you like, and it's actually made from a butter knife. It's made from a Sheffield steel butter knife, and let me tell you, that is sharp. I don't know if the camera can pick that up, but wow, like a razor. But great project if you're looking to get into knife making, looking for a first thing. Great project. Sheffield steel butter knife. Don't mistake it with any other butter knife. You're looking for the Sheffield steel logo. Can't seem to get it to come up clear there. You're looking for made in Sheffield, basically, Sheffield steel. This one's a bit faded because I made it many years ago when it's been on a window ledge. You can see one side's a bit more faded than the other. But no, basically, it's a great project. I mean, when you burn the butter knife handle off, which you'll have to burn it off, you end up with a bar basically left, and you can drill the bar through into anything you like, I suppose. But this was the first one I ever made, and this was a piece of deer antler that me and a friend found walking. It's a shed antler, so you can tell by the lump there. That means that no deers were harmed in the making of it. It's just shed the antler naturally. But I think that was an old mood ring I'd put in there, epoxied in there, and this is a bit of oh, what is it? Let me think. Hazel, that's it, a bit of hazel. They're a good project to get in, a razor sharp, make a great filleting knife. I mean, normal butter knives, I mean, if you see the bend on that and the return, you just don't get that on a normal butter knife or anything like that. You've got to get like an old Sheffield steel one, the quality of the steel, brilliant, make great filleting knives. I mean, you can see the bend on that. Great filleting knives. Good first project, easy way, and that is actually what got me into knife making. Yeah, quite an easy project, and like I say, a razor sharp, useful knife when finished. You could actually sink this bit here if you wanted into the handle more. I mean, I didn't know that much when I did this. It's not perfect, but still, it's still there from 10 years ago maybe, and there it is, still there. But yeah, just think it's a good little starter project for people that are looking into getting into it or want to make a little quick filleting knife or anything like that. But yeah, that's me, Camper Kosh, signing out. And lads, almost went without telling you, if you're thinking about doing one of these, obviously the heat treating and everything is already done to the blade. You will not be able to shape the blade with any kind of files. It'll ruin your files. You won't be able to hacksaw through it. It'll ruin your blade. It is very good steel. What you need is something obviously to wear it away, so you need to cut it off with an angle grinder, then slowly dipping it in water, keeping it cold, bring it back to the shape of your knife on your angle grinder or bench grinder or whatever you want to do, or even just on a stone basically. But you need to bring it back, keeping it as cool as possible to make the shape of your knife that you've got, and then go through sharpening it. Sharpening it isn't a big deal because they're not the thickest. It's very thin on the edge, which makes it very easy to sharpen and get razor sharp. But yeah, just thought I'd mention that for anybody that wanted to build one and nearly went without saying. Don't use files or an hacksaw or anything like that because it won't work. A little Dremel or something to cut the edge off, something that's abrasive is what you need. But yep, Camper Kosh signing out.